Okay, it's 2012, January, the end of January. It's about 75 degrees out today in Southern California, and we have finally finished my task. Our goal at this house has been to make it a 100%, I take that back. We have a swimming pool, so we need some palms around it because they don't drop leaves and such into the pool. So maybe 90% edible landscape. So we have citrus, and strawberries, and plums, and pluots, and avocados, and everything around this. The last piece of property that we had left was this front area. It was a rose garden. And my wife was kind enough to let me pull out her beautiful rose garden and convert it into a blueberry and strawberry garden now. So we bought a bunch of, we bought some Misty and some Sharp Blue, an O'Neill, and a Jewel. And so all of these are low chill varieties. They should do very well out here. We bought them as bare root, and in bare root you just get some couple of thin little twigs. They usually take a couple, 2 years or so to really become a plant, but I'm okay with that because I already have a section that is producing very well. So I want to show you that what I'm going to end up doing to this entire, to each and every plant is, each and every plant requires just a little different, has a little different needs. So some might require a weight and some might require a spreader to accomplish that open center on these here. So if you can come in here, I'm going to show what I would do on this particular one right here. This is a Jewel, and excuse me. So you can see, if you look in here, you can kind of see the way that they do them at the growers. So it was a stick and they cut it, and what they got was another one and they've tipped it here, and so now it's flushing out towards this top. This will produce some leaf and such, but I like to start my plants a little bit lower. Plus, you can see they're very, very weak. Well, a very simple and easy way to harden these off and get them in the position that I would want them is to, in essence, start them over again. So with this type of a plant, because it's spring and I can already see that the buds are swelling on these, I can see that they will pop out here, is that I would want to open this up, spread these things out. So I would probably do something like that to get all three going in a different area. I would cut off this little stump that they have left, and I will cut this off down here. See, if I cut here, I'll be able to get growth coming out this way. So I know this seems like, oh my God, I don't know if I could do that. That is so draconian. There is, they had already cut right there. So I'm going to cut right, I've got one going out the back area there, one coming up the front. I'm going to cut right there. And this one here, I think I'm going to leave this one alone. I'm going to cut this off up here again where they had already pinched it off. And I can see I'm going to get a shoot out there. So I think that's all I would do for this particular plant. And because I've cut them, these are going to harden off now. They'll get nice and brown, and didn't see that was on there. Don't need that. And that's all I would do for this here. These are going to harden off. They're going to flush out here because it's springtime, and this will end up a nice full plant now. I know, kind of scary to buy a plant and then cut it up, but the reality is now we'll be open, we'll be strong, and we'll have growth all the way around. And I'm going to do that in every one of these pots.